Hello, my most beautiful friends in the entire world. You guys are looking amazing today. So for today's video, if you guys cannot tell by the title and thumbnail, we're going to be reviewing the new Ensley Rain Underland collection. I have the palette, I have the single eyeshadows, I have the blush duo, I have a mirror, I have 2 highlighters, along with 3 new lip oils and lip glosses. So you guys want to see what this entire collection is all about, all the details about it, well then definitely keep on watching. All right, so we're gonna start off zoomed in because I just got off a very long work week. I've been up since 5 a.m. this morning because I worked this morning. I literally just got home and it is currently 4:15 and I am gonna be filming this and editing this and hopefully posting this today. So your girl is exhausted, but we're still here. Okay, this is what I signed up for. So we have quite a few products in this collection. So up first, we have the Underland palette right here. First off, I love the outside packaging. I think it's so freaking beautiful. This is supposed to be like an Alice in Wonderland theme, but like dark and twisted. So this says, venture down the rabbit hole with slate blues, charcoals, and eerie calms of muted purples, olive greens, a grungy orange, lucid reds, and an unexpected whimsical prismatic pink. Highlight and transform any look with a buttery matte white, perfect for casting light into the darkest corner. There's going to be 15 shades in here. There's going to be 7 rich mattes, 8 high impact shimmers, and a mix of multichromes, holochromes, duochromes, and metallics, and a variety of texture. So the palette actually does retail for $70, which it does seem like a hefty price point for an indie brand, but I will say it's because of all the duochromes, holochromes, and metallic shades in here. That is what makes it so expensive. But I'm telling you right now, if you guys have never played with Ensley Rain Cosmetics, their formula is top tier. The mattes are super pigmented and so buttery and they blend like a dream, but it's the shimmers, man. Their shimmers are gorgeous. Now what I really liked is when I first opened this palette, I at first was like, oh my gosh, they messed up and they sent me a pan of all like white shades. And then I realized, this is the first time I've seen this, they put protectors over their shadows. And I was like, that is actually really cool. It's genius. It truly is genius. Although my one shade still came in a little bit shattered right here. But this is going to be the palette. Now this one right here in the corner came a little broken, but this is really beautiful. This is going to make a grungy, deep, cool tone muted palette. I think this is gorgeous. There's some beautiful shades in here with beautiful textures. I am so looking forward to playing with this. Then they also decided to launch with this collection 5 single shadows. Now I do know, if I'm correct, these shadows are actually hand pressed by Ensley Rain themselves. They actually do a hand press every single shadow. So this one actually did come in shattered, but I was able to kind of press it back together. The rest stayed really nice and put. Now you could put these in any magnetic palette that you guys wish to do so. This formula is so creamy, like it just glides on the arm. Now these are going to retail for $18 a piece, but it's because they are actually hand pressed, and I'm telling you guys, these are going to be so worth it. I mean, just look at these colors. They're stunning. I'm going to play with the palette first and maybe some single shadows, then move on to the highlighter, the blush, and the bronzer palette, and then the lips. But what I will say is that there actually is a brand new like lip oil. These are going to be $13 a piece. So we have the shade called Bonkers, Underland, Off With Their Heads. Now, Off With Their Heads is actually going to be a lip oil. I believe this actually is a plumping lip oil. So we're going to go ahead and apply this because my lips are dry because I literally just went and washed my face so that I can film this for you guys. Now this is going to be a little bit of a lip plumper, so it has some plumpiness to it. I'll let you guys know while I'm wearing this how it feels, but I'm just going to lay this down. My lips will look a little dirty because of the black undertone to it, but this is such a pretty shade. So we're going to let this be right now. We're going to play with 2 different looks today, and then we're going to move on to the rest. Prime my eyelids. If my eyebrows are messed up, y'all, it's because I literally washed my face, and I just try to fill in the sparse brows, but if they're messed up, y'all, I can't even be bothered to fix them right now, the way that I'm so tired. So right now I sleep with like a black screen rain background noise. We have fans on, but ever since our AC went out last month, I've gotten accustomed to like that loud noise that like the AC unit makes. So I've been looking forward to hearing that. So when they got our AC fixed, that noise is no longer here. So like I'm kind of used to that noise. So now I put on like a rain sound, like a black screen like raining effect. And I guess the video that I found, I guess there's like a break in between because it goes off and the light turns on. and then it kicks on out of nowhere and it's so loud. So this morning I wasn't supposed to wake up till 6, but I heard my neighbor behind me there. I heard their alarm go off at 5, and then that TV kicked back on, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it woke me up. So I'm gonna go into the shade Nonsense right here, because I want to play with some black and greens if we can. So literally it woke me up, and then I got up and I had to go to work. But let me tell y'all, today was another day that I was by myself in the office. So this is 2 weeks in a row that I had to do an opening shift at Disney by myself. And let me tell you, last week was easy peasy. Last week was so easy peasy. But this week, man, there was just a lot of stuff going on this morning. It was nonstop phone calls, nonstop talking to Disney, nonstop phone calls between Disney, between IT, between guests. It was just a lot, and I was by myself, so I could only do so much. I pretty much had to answer the phone and ask to put them on hold. I was a little bit stressed, and I was a little bit stressed until about 12 o'clock in the afternoon when I finally slowed down just enough, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, that was a little stressful, but you know what? I will say, it did make the day go by so much faster. We're going to lay the shade right here. If I'm not making any sense at all, y'all, it's just because, like I said, I am so exhausted. So we're going to lay that down. I just want to have just the outer base. And then I'm going to blend this a little bit forward. There's like a very, very soft burning sensation, but it's so light, I barely even notice it. So that's actually kind of nice. If you're sensitive to like a plumping lip oil, this barely burns the lips. So next, I'm going to go into this green shade right here called Hallucination. And we're going to put that right on top of that black shade, or like black purple shade. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. It's kind of vibe that I'm getting. So we're just going to put this right here. We're going to slowly blend this out. I kind of want to make this like a grungy eyeshadow look, because since we have a black gloss, I have an idea of how I want my lips to be. I don't know if they're going to work the way that I'm envisioning. I might skip out on the black gloss and just go with like a black lip liner, because I really want to do like an ombre style look between the black. I do want to do like an ombre style look. So we're going to see if we can actually achieve that today. The purple lip is actually a satin lipstick. I'm not the biggest fan of satin lipsticks, but it doesn't feel bad. It's just, I'm not the biggest fan of them. So we're just going to put this right here. Okay. And then ever so slightly, I'm going to take the white shade right here called Twisted Rabbit. And we're going to put that right on top of that green. Very, 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 very lightly. It's just going to be like more of like a buffer shade than anything else. Anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that next week I'm actually going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, because I'm going to Sephora. And this is my first year going to Sephora. If you guys don't know what it is, I'm not too well versed with it either. But what I do know is that it's supposed to be like a big makeup convention where like 50 brands are going to come together. They're going to be at different booths, and they're going to be like giving away testers and talking about their products and their brands. And they have like different like master classes going on. There's like a Jackie Aina master class. There's a Makeup by Mario master class. And there's like 2 other ones. I don't remember what the other ones are. But I'm really excited because I'm going next week. I'm going to be meeting up with Heather and Leah. So that's going to be really exciting. I've never been to something like this. I know Sephora, I think, has been around since like 2018. 2018, they did it in Los Angeles the first 2 times. And then COVID happened. So then they started doing it virtual. And this last year when they went to New York, they actually canceled, I think, the first day because of flooding. So I'm really excited. I've never been to anything this ever before. So this is going to be very, very like first for me. So I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. I'm going to vlog the whole thing, but I leave next Friday and I come back either next Saturday. I leave next Friday and I come back next Sunday. So I'm still going to try to do my new makeup releases when I get back, because I don't want to miss that, because I absolutely love doing that series. But if I do miss it, I'll only be behind by a day. I'm trying to pre-film as much as possible, because I'm also going to be filming this week, like this weekend. I'm going to be filming a 4 looks, 4 indie palettes, because I actually have a few new indie palettes to show you guys. I'm just kind of like I'm so overwhelmed right now, I'm not gonna lie, but this is the job that I signed up for. Like, I signed up to do this, so that is what we're doing. I obviously love doing YouTube, so I'm not giving it up, but that means I just have to sacrifice some free time, then I have to sacrifice some free time, so it is what it is. So now that that's all kind of like blended, I actually think it's pretty good blended. I think I did a pretty good job. Okay, so now that's all blended and stuff, we're actually going to go into this shade right here called Chaos. We're going to take this on our finger, and we're actually going to lay that right next to that black shade, because I feel like it's going to be so pretty. like right, oh, yes, like right there. I just love a good like green and black eye look together. I just think they look so pretty together. So we're just gonna lay this down. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade right here called Surreal right here. And we're gonna put that right next to that green shade. This is so pretty. It's definitely beautiful, beautiful, like multi-chrome, dual-chrome moment. We're gonna put this right here. Blend these two slow together. I'll put my mirror next to it so you guys can see what it looks like. All right, and then I'm gonna take the single shadow in the shade called Sinister Slumber right here. This is just so gorgeous. I love these hand pressed shadows. They are so pretty and they are unbelievably silky. We're gonna start to just put this right here in that inner corner moment. Now that this eye is on, I think it's so pretty. I'm gonna take that same shade that we just did and we're gonna actually create a upper line so I can match my false lash and my real lashes. So now on this side, we're actually gonna play with some of the purple shades. I really wanna play with some of the purple shades. So, where did I put my eye base? Oh my God, y'all, my desk is just mayhem right now. Everything is just mayhem around me. Everything is so messy. I need to clean. I don't have the time. Oh my God, my palette was hiding it. I don't have the time to clean right now. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am a bit overwhelmed. I think I took on a lot because now I'm kind of like working almost like 4 jobs. I do have 2 side hustles that I'm doing, but it's something I did to myself and I wouldn't give it up for the world because I definitely need to. I'm gonna go to the shade called Cheshire's Curse right here. I need this to have all the extra stuff that I can have right now, but it's definitely catching up to me a little bit because it's a little exhausting, but you know what? It's going to pay itself off one day. I just know it. I have faith that it's all going to work out. So we're going to take this and we're going to start to do the exact same thing. We're going to put this in our crease shade. All right. I'm going to take that same white shade again, that same Twisted Rabbit. We're going to use this to buff out the purple. Okay, so now the purple's laid down. I realized I did that whole thing with like barely talking. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're gonna go into the shade called Wicked Wildflowers right here. This is such a stunning, stunning color. But the way that this pulls, like this looks like it's gonna make a light blue silver, right? It's not. It's gonna pull a different color. Like it looks like, just trust me, just trust me. I'm telling you, this is gonna pull towards that purple. So we're gonna put this right here. It looks so pretty on the lid, right? Do you see that multitude of colors? Oh my gosh. Okay, so from here, I see blue, purple, and orange. But like, look at how that just lays down. It lays down so pretty, so beautifully. So we're gonna lay this right here and see, like it's already taking on that color. That's what I love about like multichromes. Sometimes I feel like they take on the color that they lay next to. Do you know what I mean? So like I've been doing this now long enough to kind of see what goes with like what multi-chrome goes with like what shadow, because of the way that they kind of just shift. I can tell like the direction that they will pull. So then right next to that, we're gonna go in this really pretty shade, the one that kind of caught my eye from the very beginning, called Shattered Looking Glass. This is absolutely stunning. I love the way that this is just a multicolor, like multicolor like pigment. It is so pretty, and it's gonna go a little bit blue right here. Yes, so pretty. Like, look at just how gorgeous this lays down. And then it blends into that first one so nicely. Oh my gosh, it is stunning. Like, oh. And then right next to that, we're going to go into the single press shadow called Mind Melt right here. This is just so beautiful. It's like rainbow. This is so beautiful. It's like a holographic rainbow shift. It's so pretty. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but in person, you can just see the rainbow shift in it. It is just unbelievably stunning. We're going to put this right, oh my gosh, yes, right here. Oh, that's so gorgeous, guys. That's so pretty. This is probably the prettiest, single shadow I think I've ever seen. I just love the way it looks. Definitely it's a little messy though, but oh my God, is it stunning. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my eyes. I'm gonna throw on some lashes and then we're gonna come back to do the under eye, the highlighter, and then the lips. But so far, this is what we're rocking with. I think these are both beautiful in their own way. I love it. Okay, so now that the eyes are somewhat done, we're gonna finish them off. So I'm actually gonna go into, for this eye, I'm going to go into the shade called Rabbit Hole right here. And then we're going to blend it out with Dreadful Dreams right here. I feel like that'd be really pretty combination to kind of mix it with this green. I'll take this, we're going to stamp this right here. This is going to be like almost like black looking, but it's like a gray blue. We'll run this along the waterline. All right, let's blend it out with that beautiful like gray blue right here. Yeah, that's so pretty. Okay, so now that's blended out, we're going to take a shade right here called Wicked Rose, and we're going to go along the waterline for this one. Like I said, I'm trying to utilize as much of these shades as I can. I'm not going to be able to use like every single like shimmer shade, but we can use at least all the matte shades that I can. So I'm just going to lay this shade down right here, and then we're going to blend that out. Next, we're going to go into the Distorted Dream. This is going to be the Face Duo. This actually does retail for $18. And this is supposed to come with a blush and bronzer. We'll say I already have my own bronzer on because I already know that this is going to be too light for me. She did say that she did choose a lighter bronzer shade in the Face Duo to offer versatility. It's designed to have the option to be mixed with a blush to lighten it, especially for those with fairer skin tones or those who prefer a softer blush look, as well as doubling as a transition shade for the eyes. So that's the reason why this is going to be such a light shade, is for that purpose right here. So actually going to go into the blush. And we're going very, very lightly because this is pretty deep. And we're going to, oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to start to just, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay, wait, let's go into that bronzer shade. Hold up. Let's start to mix these together. Oh my goodness. Ah! So I tried to mix that bronzer shade into this, and it's only doing so much. She's still a little deep. I'm going to see if I can go over my sponge. Oh, my leftover foundation. This is making this worse. Oh my God, that's making that worse. Oh God. That's what we're kind of working with right now, y'all. I went in a little bit too heavy-handed. So we're going to go into the next. We're going to do this side, and we're going to go in like a little bit of blush. Tap, 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 tap. Tap in that bronzer too. And let's see if we could try it this way. That worked a little bit more. Try to being as light as possible. This one's definitely a little bit more heavy-handed. This one's kind of looking like badly because my foundation is sitting right on top of that. I'm trying to fix it, but it's just not wanting to work. So we're just going to ignore that, please. Please ignore what's ever happening over here. You guys don't see this, all right? It's fine. It's fine. We're going to try to cover that up with some highlighter. But over here, it definitely worked a little bit better for sure than over here. So we're just going to ignore that, please, because I'm too tired to fix it. Okay, so then moving on, the highlighters. Like I said, we have two different highlighters, so I'm going to use both highlighters today. So we're going to start off on this side. Since I do have a green eye look, we're actually going to take this shade right here. This is going to be called Moonlit Madness. We're going to take this one, and we are going to go ahead and use this green shade on this side, because I feel like this would be so, oh my God, yeah, look at how pretty that is. So pretty. Whoa, that is gorgeous. Trying to cover up to kind of like what we did right here, and I feel like it's doing a pretty decent job. That's actually really pretty. I'm also going to take that same shade. We're going to use that as the inner corner highlight and the brow bone today. So we're going to put this right here. Now for this side, we're going to go into the shade called Dreamless. This is a beautiful like iridescent like white gold blue shift. It's so pretty. Okay, so now we're going to go into this side with that highlighter. Ooh, okay, this kind of has almost like a same shift a little bit. Those are beautiful. Now this one definitely shifts between a gold. This one shifts between like an orange to purple, whereas this one's like a green yellow. But I'm also going to take the same shade, and we're going to put this in the inner corner and brow bone as well. Okay, so then to finish this off, like I said, I want to do something with the lips. So I'm going to take actually a black lip liner, and we're going to line my lips with the black lip liner. Okay, so now that my lips are lined, I'm going to take the shade right here. Like I'm going to take the shade called Bonkers, and we're actually gonna do like a little ombre effect with this. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna go like so. This smells so good. It smells like raspberry. It smells so good. Okay, so now that we have that laid down, that little bit of ombre, we're gonna go into the shade called Off With Their Heads. This is gonna be that lip oil right here with the sparkles. This is that plumping lip oil. We're gonna take this, we're gonna go right over our lips. Okay, and this is the final look. Guys, so this is the final look. I am kind of obsessed with how this looks. I think this is so beautiful. I think I could have gone with just a matte lip, but I still think it's really pretty nonetheless. I love both eyes. I think both eyes are just absolutely beautiful. I couldn't tell you like which one I love more because they're both beautiful and they both kind of complement this lip nicely. So we're gonna quickly do just a quick rundown. So here we have the Underland palette right here. This is gonna retail for $70. There's gonna be 15 shades in here. You're gonna definitely get a mix between shimmers, multichromes, dual chromes, and mattes and metallics. The formula in here is just incredible. I really do love Ensley Rain Cosmetics formula. They're just so freaking spectacular. Like if you guys get a chance to try this brand, I highly recommend doing so. I really love the color story. I think it's kind of perfect for this season that we're rolling up into with Halloween and winter coming around because this is going to be a grungy, cool tone palette. And I just really love that. I love the muted purples in here, the olive green, cool tone reds. Like I just think it's so beautiful. I love the outside packaging. I think it's stunning. Then we do have the 5 single shadows. Now these two actually do retail for $18 a piece. Now these are going to be hand pressed, so just be very careful when working with these because like I said, this one right here called Underland, mine is breaking, but I keep having to press it back together. But other than that, they blend so beautifully. These are so creamy and buttery. Like one swipe is all you need for this. A little goes a long way. These are going to last you for so long. They're very beautiful. They're very versatile. You guys can use them in so many different ways, and I really do like these. Next, we do have the 2 highlighters. I think both highlighters are absolutely beautiful. I wasn't sure about this green one at first, but I think this green one called Moonlit Madness is absolutely beautiful. Now this is going to be a like multi-chrome highlighter. They do retail for $20 a piece. I think this shade is so beautiful. Like I'm really kind of gravitated to this one, but at the same time, I also love Dreamless too because this is going to be another like gorgeous one. It just complements both eye looks. Like both are just absolutely beautiful. Like it's kind of hard for me to pick, but both are beautiful, fantastic formula. Then we do have the blush duo. Now the blush duo are $18. Honestly, this is probably the one thing I can say you guys can pass on. I'm not the biggest fan. Like I was able to make it work. A little bit does go a long way. I'm just not the biggest fan. The formula is nice. It's just way too pigmented for me. I like a little bit of a lighter blush, though I kind of went in heavy-handed. That's more of a user error than anything else. This performed beautifully. It's just my user error, but I was able to get it to work. But for me, realistically, I won't really dig into this one as much as I will other items from this collection, but it's still really pretty. Just probably something I would pass on. Then we do the 3 lips right here. I love the fact that there's a lip oil, a lip gloss, and like a satin lipstick. Now you guys can actually get all 3 for $35. So you can get all 3 for $35. I think these are really pretty. I think they work really well together. My lip oil is causing my lip to move just a little bit, but that's fine. Like it's okay. I don't mind because I can go back over it just a little bit if I want to. But these are really pretty and I feel like they really complement this collection really nicely. They smell amazing and the lip plumper does not bother me whatsoever. I also forgot to show that this collection does come with a little mirror. So it's a little pocket mirror. And this is going to have a regular mirror, a little bit of like a magnification mirror right here. I don't exactly know when this collection is launching, but when I do know, I will let you guys know in a pinned comment. But what I can say is that there are going to be collection bundles. So you can get the entire collection for $215, which is going to be a $205 value. The only thing it's going to exclude is going to be the lip kit, but you guys can get everything else for that price point. And if you guys wanted to, you guys can use my code Allie, which will save you guys 10% off this collection. But like I said, whenever I do know when this is going to launch, I will definitely let you guys know. So Ensley Rain, thank you guys so much for sending this my way. And I'm so sorry this video was just kind of simple in editing and just kind of put together and not me really talking. I literally came off a very long work week and I just wanted to still put out content for you guys because I love doing this so much. I didn't want to miss anything and I wanted to show you guys this collection because I was so excited. So I'll have everything linked down below with the price points, and as soon as I know the launch date, I'll let you guys know. But that, my beautiful friends, is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel, to R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures with my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.